Do you remember the last time Manchester United played AC Milan? Because honestly, when you think about it, it's kind of crazy that these two massive clubs haven't played each other since 2021. And that last meeting was actually a really interesting one. Back then, you had players like Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and a very young Amad Diallo involved. And the crazy thing is, at that time, Diego Dalot was playing for AC Milan. And the funny thing is, the first leg actually ended in a draw. But the second leg, that one was a very good match. So let me take you back to March 2021. Manchester United were facing AC Milan in the Europa League round of 16. And even though it was the Europa League, this felt like a Champions League fixture. You're talking about two clubs with some of the biggest histories in European football. Manchester United and AC Milan had already produced some legendary battles over the years. So when the draw was made, you already knew this was going to be interesting. The first leg was at Old Trafford. United were playing at home, and obviously, the expectation was to get a result. But Milan came into the game with confidence. And early on, they actually thought they had taken the lead. Rafael Leão put the ball in the net, but the goal was ruled out for offside, and United were definitely getting a warning. Milan weren't just there to defend, they were willing to attack. Then we get into the second half. Manchester United manager makes a change. Amad Diallo comes on. And bro, this is where things get interesting. Amad was only 18 years old at the time. He was still a very young player trying to establish himself at Manchester United. And then just minutes after coming on, he does something that United fans still remember. Bruno Fernandes gets the ball. He finds the space, and he delivers a beautiful ball into the box. Amad makes the run, and instead of trying to control it or do anything complicated, he just goes for it. A brilliant header straight into the net. 1-0 Manchester United. And bro, you can imagine the reaction. An 18-year-old Amad Diallo scoring his first Manchester United goal against AC Milan at Old Trafford in a European knockout game. That's one hell of a way to announce yourself. And I remember thinking, this kid could actually become something. Because the finish wasn't lucky, the movement was good, the timing was good, and he stayed composed. United were now in front. And suddenly it looked like they were going to take a 1-0 advantage into the second leg. But AC Milan weren't finished. Not even close. Because this is AC Milan we're talking about. And they kept pushing. United had chances to put the game to bed, but they couldn't find that second goal. And then we reached stoppage time. This is where everything changed. Milan got a corner. The ball comes in. And Simon Kjær rise above everyone. Header, goal. 1-1. Bro, imagine being a United fan at that moment. You've basically played the entire game. Your young player has scored what could have been the winning goal. You're thinking you're going into Milan with a 1-0 lead. And then, in stoppage time, they equalize. Just like that. The final whistle goes. Manchester United won. AC Milan won. And honestly, it was a frustrating result for United because you felt like they had the win.